Last time on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, we won the $1 million again. Let's see if we can win a whole lot more tonight. At least I hope so. Right here on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Thank you very much. Thank you. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tuesday night at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Well, I have a very big announcement to make here. From now on, this show will only be half an hour in length. That's just because, well, one, we've been giving away so much money. We got to be able to pay our employees here at RVN. And the second thing, too, is that I got to be honest with you, doing all of those shows, those hour-long shows, takes a lot out of me. I'm not going to lie. And then I'm usually not able to film as much of, like, say, the 15-minute long shows that we do here for, like, Tic-Tac-Toe, the Pyramid, Tower of Cash. It just takes too much out of me, and I don't really feel like, oh, hey, I already filmed, an hour long today, That's good for now. So, because of that, we are going to knock it back to half an hour. It's okay. We're still going to be winning a lot of money, though, I have a feeling. So, yeah. And because of that, I'll be able to film. In fact, all of these shows, the 3 shows you'll see during the week, will all be taped in one day. So that's good. And then I won't have to worry about it the rest of the week, and I can go on filming other things and broadcasting other things. And then I have more free time that way as well. So, yeah, it's going to be a good change, though. I have a feeling it's going to be a great change. So, here we go. Well, we left off. We've pretty much left off the last couple of episodes, either at 125 or 250. I don't know why, but just the way it is sometimes. But anyway, right now we're leaving off 3 questions away from winning $1 million. We still have 4 lifelines left, 50-50, phone a friend, switch the question, and we can use Googler. If you want to play along with us at home, log on to rvn.com, go to the Game Shows tab, search Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and you'll see how to do it from there. Okay, so we have got 3 questions left, 4 lifelines. I'm ready to play. Audience, are you ready to play? Then let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? It's for $250,000. In which style of fencing is the entire body a valid target area? Foil, epee, cutlass, saber. I've got no clue, so we're going to have to use Googler. In which style of fencing, full body? Pile of fencing, full body. That's not right. In which style of fencing is the whole body a target area? Epee. Of course, it's going to have the magical sayings on it. Well, we'll go with epee. Final answer. Got it for $8,000. All right. $500,000. Still 3 lifelines left. Which element is commonly added to the rubber in the process of vulcanization? Sodium, sulfur, strontium, silicon. Silicon. I'm pronouncing it the British way. I've got a strategy here. Let's use the phone a friend. Okay, can rule out C. Okay. Let's use the 50-50. Okay, computer, please take away 2 of the wrong answers, leaving us with just 1 wrong answer and the correct one. Strontium and sulfur. There we go. It's sulfur. Final answer. Got it for $500,000. Boy, I was not expecting that to work out, but it did. Here we go. We're going for $1 million. We can switch the question if we like. At which battle was Hannibal finally defeated by the Romans? Cannae, Trebia, Trasimene, Zama. I have no idea, so we're going to switch the question. Okay. At which battle was Hannibal finally defeated? At which battle was Hannibal finally deleted? Okay, it was the Battle of Cannae, so there we go. All right, computer, can you please give us another question valued at $1 million? Okay. The archaeologist Sir Arthur Evans was most associated with the excavation of which ancient site? Thebes, Knossos, Troy, Babylon. I have no idea, so we're going to walk away with the $500,000. Okay, so had we had gone on, I think I would have said Troy. Oh, it was Knossos. Thank God we walked away. Yes. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We'll start off with a brand new game in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. Well, let's get started right away with this brand new game. Let's play. Here we go. We're going for $100, and here is the first question. Which of these became the official currency of 12 countries in 2002? Ego, Echo, Enzo, Euro. That is the Euro. Final answer. And we got it for $100. We'll go now for $200. The US dollar sign is which letter of the alphabet with a vertical line through it? H, K, M, S. That is S. Final answer. And we got it for $200. We'll go for $300. Koalas are native to which country? Australia, Canada, India, China. Australia, final answer. And we got it for $300. We'll go for $500. Which of these is acute inflammation of the larynx with swelling of the vocal cords? Bursitis, conjunctivitis, laryngitis, gingivitis. I'm surprised I don't get it. Like, I don't think I've ever gotten this ever before. With the amount of games I broadcast and the amount of shows I do, I mean. Laryngitis, final answer. We're right for $500. Go for $1,000 here. Which of these Kennedys was not a member of the American political dynasty? John, Nigel, Robert, Edward. I think it's either Nigel or Edward. Nigel, final answer. Got it for $1,000. Here we go now for $2,000. Which element is the main constituent of charcoal? Sodium, carbon, silicon, calcium. Which element is the main constituent of charcoal? By the way, we can use Googler up until the $32,000. I forgot to mention that. Carbon, final answer. Although if you watch us enough, you'd know that. Got it for $2,000. We'll go for $4,000 once these ads are done with. There's two of them. The one was unskippable. We'll see if this one is. Oh, it is. Thank God. It's for $4,000. Which of these was not a member of the rock group The Who? Charlie Watts, Roger Daltrey, Keith Moon, Pete Townsend. Charlie Watts, I think, was the drummer for the Rolling Stones and not The Who. Although I might be wrong on that. You know what? We'll go for it. Charlie Watts, final answer. Got it for $4,000. Here we go for $8,000. What is the title of the Black Eyed Peas' third album? Ella Punk, Rhino Soul, Wild Blues, Rapopotamus. I don't know. Black Eyed Peas' third album.
Ella Funk, according to Wikipedia.
Sounds like something they would put out. The title, at least. Ella Funk, final answer. Got it for $8,000. We're on a roll. We're going for $16,000, and here it is. Which Ivy League school began as a college for Native Americans? Brown. Hold on, I'm going to burp, sorry. Cornell. Dartmouth. Princeton. Okay. I think it could be either one of these, to be quite honest with you. Well, Dartmouth, I don't know about that one. But the other three, either or, as far as I'm concerned. So, Ivy League School, Native Americans. Ivy League School, Native Americans. Ivy League School, Native American. Oh, okay, there we go. Ivy League School Native Americans. There, my God. Oh, it is Dartmouth. Final answer. Got it for $16,000. Here we go for $32,000. Actress Tippi Hedren is the mother of which other actress? Julia Roberts, Mia Farrow, Angelica Huston, Melanie Griffith. I don't know. Tippi Hedren, daughter. Tippi Hedren, daughter. Okay, Tippi Hedren, that's all we need. Melanie Griffith, there we go. Final answer. My God. Got it for $32,000. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. Alright, here it is. We're going for $64,000. The Teamsters Union was originally formed to represent drivers of which of these? Streetcars, horse-drawn wagons, trains, trucks. I don't know, so we're going to ask the audience. Okay, audience, we need your help. On your keypads using A, B, C, or D, vote now. Okay, 36% say horse-drawn wagons, 32% streetcars. We gotta go with the wagons. Final answer. Well, hang on, there we go. Got it for 64,000. We'll take a break and we'll go for 125. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. Well, we are doing pretty darn good so far. At least I think we are. We're just 4 questions away from winning $1 million in cash. Let's get back into this. For $125,000, let's play. Steffi Graf and Andre Agassi have a son named Jaden and a daughter named what? House, Jazz, Classica, Oper. Well, I'm really not sure on that. Although we've had this question before, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to use the 50-50 here. Okay, computer, please take away 2 of the wrong answers, leaving us with just 1 wrong answer and the correct one. Jazz or Oper? I'm going to say it's Jazz. Final answer. Of course, an ad. We got it, though, for $125,000. Once we get past these 2 unskippable ads. Oh, the one was unskippable. This one, I think, is. Yep. All right, we're going for $250,000. We're doing good. Charles Ryder is the central character in which novel? The Heart of Midlothian, The Old Curiosity Shop, Wuthering Heights, Brideshead Revisited. I don't know. Charles Ryder. This is our one and only Googler. We can. Oh no! Brideshead Revisited, though. We did get that final answer. Got it for $250,000. $500,000. Still 2 lifelines left. Come on. Which of these films received the most Oscar nominations? Forrest Gump, The English Patient, Dances with Wolves, Schindler's List. We've had this question before. It's Forrest Gump. Final answer. Got it for $500,000. $1 million. Here we go. The archaeologist Sir Arthur Evans was most associated with the excavation of which ancient site? Thebes, Knossos, Troy, Babylon. Knossos. Final answer. We won $1 million. $1 million. Boy, we're getting too good at this. That's also why we're cutting down back to half an hour, so, we wouldn't have as many $1 million wins as we have. But no, that didn't work, obviously. Wow, $1 million. Holy smokes. Well, plus we just keep on getting repeated questions, so now it's becoming easier and easier to win $1 million. Plus we get that Googler too, which probably, I guess, helps up until 32, but you know what can you do? We want another million. That is incredible. You know what? That's kind of the perfect place to stop, stop the win. Well, I shouldn't say stop the winning, but I think you all know what I mean here. We are out of time for tonight. We won $1.5 million tonight. So when we add it to the money we have won this week, that's $2,535,000. When we add it to the money we've won so far this season, that is a grand total of $12,792,000. That is a lot of money. So yeah, well, how do you think this half hour went? It went pretty fast, that's for sure. Yeah, like I said, I did this just so that, like I said, I'm always so tired and drained out after doing a full hour-long show. So, and plus, with these half an hour long shows, I can crank them out two or a whole week worth in one day instead of doing a whole week in 3 days, type of thing, because that takes up, a lot of filming time I could use for some of the other shows. So now that I get all that time back, I'm happy for that. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'm not sure how the schedule is going to work out timing wise in terms of, what time this will air or anything like that. It'll still air at 8 o'clock, but as for like the rest of the shows, I don't know yet. We'll figure that out. Thank you all so much for watching. We will see you all next time right here on Millionaire. Good night.